It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds,
contempt. It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They could fake it. They could say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Escapes a defender. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Tag. Cougar 19.
Third and long. It's Ward. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Keeps away from one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He's still going at the 30. Down the left sideline he goes. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has it at the 11. And he He was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Take over first
The
and
Titans
10.
and Cam Ward headed back out on offense.
45-yard line.
And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit.
Hey,
He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season.
Tony Pollard.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive.
He was
Love
brought
the
down by
aggressiveness from this
Christian
defense.
Harris.
Gave away a
Loss
couple
of
on the
2
first down run.
brings
Now it's
up
going to be second and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
The shotgun. It's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Quarterback taken down.
And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. But that's going to bring up a tough third down.
7-yard loss brings up third down.
Hey. 18 Cardinal. Ready, hut. Go.
Third and long for him here. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing fourth down.
Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find out an aggressive call on second.
Another swap.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Intended for Tank
You need to
Dell.
buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
18. What's that?
Throwing on third down. Stroud. This connects with Higgins. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
18. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Nico.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tank Dell.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
18. Buggy.
Again, Stroud. He brings it in. And he stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
It's a
They
gain
strike
of
for 23 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ow, what's that? 18.
First and 10, around the Mixon. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Caught by Collins on the slant. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point
His
sent
kick
right down the
is
middle.
good.
And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Titans nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
DK on the return.
D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And it sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their gameplay. Get that passing game going early, pick up some momentum. Both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Number 20, Tony
That's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go. No, no.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really bring it back to the defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
72.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Bring it.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll go. It's Pollard. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
60
line.
Bison. 60. Ready.
Right back to Pollard. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. Break the huddle, it's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Ready,
At
ready.
the Texans' 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans lower the deficit to a single possession. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline.
Good.
And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Titans 7.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards.
Ow, what's that? Hey!
Looking to start the drive with Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Tank
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, Well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
A gain of 11 on the play.
And
the Texans first down.
What's that?
Give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
All right. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 18. Hey, uno.
Stroud off of play action. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Connecting on a slant. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's another Texans 1st down.
All right.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Gonna run here, it's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early advantage for the Texans. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Tony. Hey, south. Tonight.
Stroud from the pistol. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-point lead. And Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright.
Good.
And the Texans double their lead to 14.
21. Titans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return.
D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. It should allow them to operate a little more freely.
20 strides quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
On the quick, right? 18.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Low line in his back, Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back
to the line they come, 2nd down.
All right. 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud now. Higgins downfield, and he has it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a
They
gain
managed
of
22 on the
22
rip
yards.
and a first down.
And the
Those routes
Texans
across the field become
first
oh
down.
so dangerous the longer that play
gain of
progresses.
22
It gives him
yards.
more time to get free, wiggle
First
away
down,
from that man-to-man
Houston.
coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points.
Touchdown,
It's a Joe
Texans.
Mixon touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
Lining up for the extra point.
Right down the
The
middle,
kick
it's
is
good. And the
Makes
Texans
the
stretch
score
their lead to
Texans
21.
28, Titans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the
Jim DK
25.
on the return.
The Titans ready to take over on
first and
offense.
10.
Ready?
At
And
their
coming off
own
the interception, a
23-yard
good
line.
chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set.
Viking 18. Let's
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind
He
the
was
line.
taken down behind the
He was
line of
quickly
scrimmage.
making a habit out
It's
of
a loss
wrecking
of 2.
plays, Brock, and
Brings up
it doesn't seem to
second and
matter
12.
what type of
At
play
the
that is.
21-yard
It's what the
line.
best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run. Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here.
It's 4th
And they could
down.
really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10.
The Texans and C.J. Stroud all
line.
set to go for their next drive. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone.
18.
Mixon on the toss. Now he danced away from
Number
one tackle,
28,
but
Joe
unable to
Mixon,
dance away from the
ball
rest of the
carrier.
defense. No gain on
He
that
was
play.
brought down by Kevin Winstead.
Last run only gained a
A
yard.
gain of
That
a
means
yard.
it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9
Here we go.
at the 35-yard line.
A give. This is Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much
Joe
before
Mixon
getting
on
brought
the
down.
carry.
A gain of
Xavier
2
Thomas
follows up
on
a
the
gain of
stop.
1. And now they're left
A
with
gain
3rd
of
and
2
7.
brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 18. What's that? 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's tackled with the first down
A
yardage.
gain of 9 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just
First down.
simply not going to last long in the
First and 10
NFL
at the
if you don't
46-yard
convert a good
line.
portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Can't slip that
Joe
initial
Mixon,
tackle.
the
Stops
ball
made for
carrier.
no gain on that first down
Cody
play.
Martin on the stop.
Well,
No
nothing
gain
doing on the
the
last
play.
run. It's
Brings up
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10
Ah,
at
what's that?
the 46-yard line.
18. What's that? 9.
Now it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Nico Collins.
Try and get in it to Nico Collins.
Incomplete.
And things look tougher
Brings up
now
a
with 3rd and long.
down and 10 yards
Oh,
to
right.
go.
18. What's that?
Throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Offense is set.
And
1st
the
and 10.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10
Oh,
at
that's
the
not
43-yard line.
This is Mixon. He's still going at the 30. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
Stroud throwing here on first. They've got a screen to the running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can.
Here we go, let's go.
Running the sauce here to Marks. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue dominating in our opening half. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far.
His kick is
that
good.
One right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Titans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down! Panther 60! Panther 60!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
I'm not right! I'm not right!
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning and some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down?
And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
1st and 10.
The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. This one's caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. 118.
Now a give to Mixon. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Oh, ready?
Here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 118.
3rd and long for him here. Dump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Joe Mixon.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hey, South. 118. What's that?
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Oh, ready? 18.
From the red zone on first. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Texans.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Set. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Big strike here to Moore. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
And the Titans first down.
70
First and
Lions.
10 at the 41-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
The Texans 35-yard
Throw this one. Ward throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for a Titans
Let's go.
first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
To Jim DK.
Now we get a timeout taken by the
1 yard
Titans.
gain.
That's their first.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
At the 25-yard
Panther
line.
60. Ready.
To the air with Ward. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Intended for Calvin
Looking
Ridley.
for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Stingley.
Set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Here we go with Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shut up. Tuck up.
Motioning
19
the tight
Tiger.
end now.
19 Tiger. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Let's go. Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Intended for Jake Okonkwo.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Zerline puts it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
42.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
All right, keeping it simple. They're going to call a give right up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns.
Rocco 80.
Here's the backup, first throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Texans.
Out the middle, it's Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kevin Winston with the INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know what they like to say about baseball, Kate? Baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
At the 15-yard line.
60
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Texans closing in, and they get to it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
It's now third down.
Air it out on third. On target to Moore. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They get to Pollard from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Go.
Ward's going to throw it. Flies one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over at first.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
On the play fake, here's Mertz. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Intended for Jalen
Never,
Noel.
ever is an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't
Roger
like them on
McCreary
third down
on
when
the
you throw
coverage.
into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he got a little too much leg
Titans
into that
take
one.
over
That's a
first
couple
and
yards
10.
into the end zone.
At their
A
own
missed
20-yard
opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Play the drive. Here's Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made.
Hoping
back
to head
at
in the right
17-yard
direction and save
line.
this drive early. Here's second and 13.
Here we go! Here we go! Cougar 19!
Ward now. Finds him over the middle. And the Texans have it. He's out in the clear. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone. Oh, one defender failed, Brock. Another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, that drove the ball free, leads to this takeaway.
He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second
Woody
down.
Marks, the ball carrier.
Cool thing about a drive
McCreary
starting
on the
run
stop.
like that, Kate, is it really
It's
just
a
gives
gain
you
of 8.
every opportunity
Brings
to
up
play with
second
whatever you
and
want to do.
2.
But as for me,
5-yard
I can
line.
reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
How about
He was
this?
brought
He
down
can't even
by
get past the
Drew
line of
Tranquill.
scrimmage. No challenge for the
No
end
gain
zone
on the
here.
play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Joe
Amy
Mixon
Fairbairn lining
touchdown.
up for the extra point.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player.
Amy Fairbairn
Not what you
to
want to
kick off
see
for
so close
Houston.
to the end of the season. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just
The
beyond their own
Titans take
20.
over 1st and 10.
D'Amico Ryans
At
doing the
their
last
own
little bit of
21-yard
coaching as the
line.
Texans return to the field here. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
A gain of 17
On the
yards.
39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Titans. First down.
Bronco switch! Bronco switch!
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Send a
CJ
pretty
Gardner
clear
Johnson
message
on
to the
tackle.
QB right there on that
A
one.
loss of 2.
No one fooled
Brings
for
up
a second
and
as they
12
create the tackle for
at
loss.
the 37-yard line.
Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the
Complete
first.
to Elijah Moore. A gain of 9.
Ready up!
To the
Brings
line.
up
Here's 3rd and 3.
and 3.
Here we go! Here we go! Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Cut deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back on a touchdown. The Texans grow their lead off the turnover.
Texans.
Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up
Kaimi
that fumble.
Fairbairn lining
Oh,
up
he
for
got
the extra
moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there
The kick
anything
is
more
good.
fun than seeing these big old
Makes
human
the
beings
score
get their
Texans
chance to get on the
56.
scoreboard? You see
Titans
how
10.
it just ignites everybody.
Kaimi
Nice little
Fairbairn to kick
energy
off
on
for
their
Houston.
sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that
The
25-yard
Titans
line.
take over 1st
The
and 10.
Titans and Tony
At their own
Pollard headed back out there
27-yard line.
offensively. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. This is Pollard running left. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting.
Ready?
Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention.
Get it!
Work against the blitz. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. All set now. 1st and 10.
And the Titans,
Ready?
1st down.
Ready, 70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A gift to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down right
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
18.
Not very long. It's Ward. Lost control of another one. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Set it! Cougar 19.
They go play action. Mertz. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Let's go
at
now.
the 48-yard line.
Mertz going to look to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. After the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A 49-yard
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
70.
On the carry, this is Mixon. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
The ball carrier. The tackle made
Goal
at
now
the
as they try to
3-yard
pile
line.
on further.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Throw him again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Texans.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Titans take over
Out come the Titans for another offensive
at their own
possession.
27
And I'm sure
yard
they're
line.
tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Ready?
So Reed here against Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
Nothing
right
doing
at
on the last
line of
run.
scrimmage.
It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Hold on,
Brings up
like 90.
2nd and 10.
318.
At the 27-yard
They've got a
line.
man in motion. Levis now against the blitz. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Like 13. Like 13. 318.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for
It has been a tough
Jalen
slog for them to keep
Incomplete.
up at any point in this game.
He was
And
defended
failing to
by
convert on that
Jalen
3rd down, yet
Petrie.
another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The ball carrier.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one.
Ready, set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
Gets Marks on the handoff. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24 yards.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my
24-yard
eyes
gain on
and
the
throw
play.
in that slant. We've done it
First
millions of
down,
times.
Houston.
You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. Go.
First down, it's a runner's Marks. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
34-yard line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Eagles. Ready.
They're going play action. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Pass.
Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down. And 9
Throw here,
yards.
3rd
to
down.
go.
Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason.
Fairbairn on for the field
Kaimi
goal.
Fairbairn out there now to try and field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. In his 11th year,
is
still
good.
knocking them through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Titans
Get
10.
another shot across the bow of a ship that's already
Kaimi
sinking here,
Fairbairn
Kate.
to kick
He could have
off
made
for
that field goal.
Houston.
Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He's got a lane up past the 30.
Jim
Coverage
DK
team
on the
tracking him down
return.
as he reaches the 35.
Titans take over first and 10.
So now here comes the
at
Titans
their
on
own
offense.
35-yard line.
And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can... keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
The tackle made at
Just
the
a gain of 1,
36-yard
and that
line.
brings up 2nd and
1-yard
9.
gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Levis to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Levis. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9 yards.
1st and 10 from a yard
That's
shy of
good for
midfield.
Titans. First
Mike
down.
54. Yeah, Mike 54.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Shotgun
line.
handoff for Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out.
Mike 0. Mike 0.
Levis out of the pistol. Makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the
Levis's
43.
pass complete to Elijah Moore. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
54. Mike 54. 18.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's complete to Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain.
A 7-yard gain.
1st down, ball at the
And
36.
Mike 24.
First down.
18.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
On the
line.
counter with Dobbins. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Aziz
You gain that
Al-Shaair
kind of
on
yardage in the
tackle.
run game, and you're going to gain
A
the trust
6-yard
of your
pickup
offensive
brings
coordinator.
up
Plays like
2nd
that,
and
runs
4
like that,
at the
set the table
3-yard
for
line.
everything else in the playbook.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, Mike 13.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and short yardage, Levis. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Down big. They're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Hold on. Mike 90. 18.
Desperation time here. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs. Brock, they pick up the first
A gain of
instead.
10 yards. That's another.
Here we go.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Straight
19-yard
ahead.
line.
Here's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards.
Will
It's 3rd
Levis
down.
on the keeper. The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
And that's a pretty modest
That's a
pickup
gain
for a
of
QB
5.
keeper.
Brings
On a
up
traditional
3rd
handoff, you'll
and
take that
3.
yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Will Levis.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th
A
down.
loss of 9 brings up 4th down. Greg
They send out
Zuerlein
Greg
on
Zuerlein for the field goal. It's a 38-yard look
attempt.
here. Zuerlein puts it through.
The kick is
And Brock, I'd say
good.
that's more of a moral victory than
Makes the
something
score
that's really going to affect the deficit much.
66.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over.
Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They'll start this drive with Marks. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Out of the pistol, here's Mertz. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Jaden Higgins, incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Ready? Go!
And
3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No gain on the play.
Hey, Mike 13.
2nd
Mike 13.
and 10.
Shotgun now for Levis.
34-yard line.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Levis's pass.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
And 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Texans close to another step towards perfection, 15-0.
Hey, on his hip, on his hip, on his hip.
Let's go! No! No! Ready, ready?
Now Marks. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on, set! Count! Set, go!
Running this with Marks. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Hot, hot!
This is Marks. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up a Houston first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
the Texans come away with a road win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
Yeah. Please out. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, got